This won't take long, will it?
No, not at all.
Didn't take very long, did it?
This spring, dig in and save.
Post it.
More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Exhumations at the former Dozier School for Boys in Mariana could begin in as little as 30 days. At least that was the word following a meeting in Tampa today involving the Attorney General's office, USF researchers, and relatives of those who were sent to the controversial school. 10 News reporter Preston Rudy is covering Hillsborough County. He has more.
Even though a judge on Friday denied a request for a court order permitting the exhumation of more than 50 unmarked graves at Dozier, that doesn't mean that USF researchers can't proceed with their work. In fact, following a meeting here at the Attorney General's office in Tampa today, it was announced that exhumations could begin within the next 30 to 60 days. Ever since USF researchers announced they'd uncovered 19 more grave sites at Dozier than was officially reported, the push has been on for anthropologists and archaeologists to do even more work at the now closed school. Of course, the backdrop, former boys sent to the school who now claim they were victims of brutal beatings and abuse at Dozier.
We have agreed on a plan to go forward.
Glenn Varnado's uncle, Thomas Varnado, died at the school back in 1934. It's believed Thomas is buried somewhere at Dozier.
I'm firmly convinced and can tell you that the process to get exhumation is not over. I will not stop until my uncle is exhumed and brought home to his final resting place in Brooksville, Florida.
Glenn Varnado, who attended today's closed-door meeting, announced afterwards a plan has been agreed on that could result in exhumations beginning within the next 2 months. Details of the plan are being kept quiet, but USF did issue this statement this afternoon saying, quote, they appreciate the continued interest and support this project has received throughout Florida and the nation, and will be forthcoming with more specific information as it becomes available. The AG's office declined to comment on camera about today's meeting, but Varnado did appear optimistic about what will happen next.
No reason that with that kind of support from the leaders of the state that this won't go through and we won't, get to our final end game, which is exhumation of my uncle.
Now, the state budget recently signed by Governor Rick Scott does include $190,000 to help pay for USF's work at Dozier. That work, by the way, expected to last more than a year. Reporting from Tampa, I'm Preston Rudy, 10 News.
Also attending today's meeting, representatives from the NAACP, Senator Bill Nelson's office, and the medical examiner's office.